Hello, this is Kai Armstrong. Today I'm going to be showing my light bulb collection, part 2. And yes, these are some of the bulbs that you saw in my first light bulb collection. But I have two bulbs that are added in this collection, which is a ceramic pink 60-watt incandescent light bulb and this Fiat Electric 18-watt CFL. I showed videos of these already. And you can see my more of my LED is not in this collection, but I got it up in my grandma's room because she's using it. Cause I told her I'd rather use that LED instead of the halogen. Cause sometimes when we use halogen bulbs, cause one time she had a halogen bulb in her room and it popped and cracked. Some of the glass had fell on the bed. So first we're gonna look at the incandescents. So I have 4 incandescents. Last time I had 3. And it was yellow and black and red. You may think that the black light look like it's a ceramic, but it's actually just how dark the glass is. Because you can actually see in these incandescent black lights. Some black lights like the ones that's at Walmart, you can not really tell, but when I shine it up to the sun, it looks like the inside of the glass is red. That's why it makes the bulb look like a dark pink color. Because how dark the glass is, and it looks red inside instead of like purple like this one. It looks a lot darker up here than it is under here. Yes, so the 2 ceramic bulbs I have right here is the yellow one and the pink one. These 3 are 60 watts, and the red transparent one is 25 watts. So these are my 3 60-watt bulbs I have in my collection. The one that doesn't feel like it gives out much heat is the 60-watt blacklight one, because that would feel like a lot cooler than it still gets hot, but you feel like it doesn't give out much heat as the pink and yellow one. I believe the pink and yellow ones don't have heat shields underneath. I already can tell that the bug light doesn't have heat shield, because the yellow ceramic coating, they ain't all the way down to the base like the pink one is, and I can't even tell what the filament looks like inside. I believe it was a C filament. I think I told you in the video too, so you can kind of see it on camera, but off of camera I can't really see it. So these are nice bulbs. And one interesting thing to know is that the pink and black light bulb have gold brass bases, and the yellow one and the transparent red one have silver brass bases. That's what most of these other bulbs here have, silver, except for the pink and black light version. So next we're gonna look at the LEDs over here. As you can see, I have 2 pink LED bulbs and then 2 yellow filament LEDs, including that warm white LED right there. I was supposed to have 2 of them, but I had used one in the refrigerator because a 40-watt light bulb had burned out. And I got some markings on my pink LED bulbs. And the yellow filament LEDs look like a neon yellow. That's probably why it looks so like a yellow green, cause how it looks on camera looks like it got a little bit of green to it. And this yellow ring doesn't really look as yellow as you probably expecting. They do work fine. It's just they don't look like the yellow you expecting. It just looks like a yellow green color. And it looks kind of similar to this warm white one right here. This one has 2 filaments. It doesn't have 4 like the yellow ones do. This one uses 1.5 watts, and the yellow ones use 4.5. And these are not really as pink as you think it is, cause I had showed you a video of these pink LED bulbs. They look like they were like white pink right here where my finger is. That's why these like ain't really like a deep pink. And I also have my blue LED, but I'ma get it in a minute and then I'll come back. Alright, so I got my blue LED right here. So the one interesting thing to know why they have a blue cover over this when they know there's blue LEDs underneath the yellow coating that they have underneath they have above the blue LEDs to make it look like a white light, when they just could have not have this blue globe around it. They just could have have like a white globe, kind of like the plant light, cause it has blue LEDs in there. But I never showed a video of it yet. But when I first turned it on, I realized this blue line that was going around here, so I'm believing they got blue and red LEDs underneath this globe right here, which I don't know why they didn't do with the blue LED, where they just could have made the globe look white like the plant one, and they just have the blue LEDs and there you go. But that's how they made it. And this one has like a really loud hum to it. Out of all the other LEDs around here, this blue LED has a loud hum to it. And I do have some bulbs that have a hum to it, like the 3-way CFL has a hum to it. And this one kind of feels a little warm because I had it in my lamp. And you see these little spots on here because it was flies that was putting their nasty boogers on here. This is why I prefer like having a bug catching fixture in your house, just in case, like, you know how bugs like to do nasty stuff on the bulbs, like this Philips LED. And this one uses 8 watts. I don't have any other bulbs around here that use 8 watts besides this Philips. And it's daylight. So most of the bulbs I have are like 9 watts. Like the 2 pink ones and the plant one that looks kind of pink but a little purple to it. So I'm guessing they have like more blue LEDs than the red ones. And this blue and white daylight LED are 9 watts. And the one at the very end is a 14 watt, which is supposed to be a 100 watt equivalent. And this one seems like the lumens is like 50 lumens lower than the warm white or daylight, like them two right there. I just picked up the warm white, but the lumens right here is 1600, and LED one is 1550. So it's just 50 lumens lower than the 23 watt CFL. And these ones is also a daylight, which is the same color as these. Because these are the three LEDs I have here. They're daylight in color. And one bulb I got from Habitat store was the 18 watt CFL, which is a kind of cool wattage because I never had a CFL that was 18 watts like this one, and the shape is a lot different than on the other CFLs I have around here. So I believe I have 4 light bulbs that are made by Fiat Electric. So I believe these two CFLs, the 18 watt and the 3-way bulb, have made by Fiat Electric, and these 2 yellow filament LEDs, actually 5, I forgot, cause I had 2 of these yellow filament LEDs, and then that orange CFL over there between the blue and black CFL. It's also made by Fiat Electric. And I realize that some other companies make their bulbs the same shape as the 23 watt CFL right here, and also the warm whites over there. I know EcoSmart and TCP have CFLs that are made like these, and I saw it at the Habitat store. I really thought it was daylight, so I never got it. So it was the same color temperature as the warm white ones over there. It was just made by a different company, but they do have the same shape as the CFLs I got here right now. And I have 2 GE CFLs at the very end. Those also take the same color temperature as that, but they 60 watt equivalents to them 3 incandescent ones right there, the black and pink and yellow one. But I do not have a 100 watt bulb around here, and cause I didn't see no stores that have 100 watt bulbs. I think Fred's T have 400 watt bulbs, but they never had them in 1 pack. I have 2 CFLs, 2 bulbs that are made, they're 100 watt equivalent, 75 watt equivalents, which is this 18 watt CFL right here, and then that warm white LED I got up in the ceiling up there. And they do a pretty good job. It says, I think this one, it doesn't say it's lumens. I don't think it says it's lumens on here. I always wonder why these Fiat Electric CFLs don't show their color temperature on here, and then they don't have it don't look like it's showing the lumens on here. Cause I just got this at a Habitat store, cause this was the only CFL I saw in there. And it has the same little vent like the 3-way CFL had. So I'm guessing it's probably almost a little bit brighter than the LED bulb. It just don't show its lumens or color temperature. I know this is 6500K because it looks the same color temperature as this 3-way CFL, cause I looked on, I had a package of the bulb in, and it had this it had the 6500K color temperature on the box. It just don't show it on the printing they have on here. It says using 3-way sockets only. Sometimes you can use these in 1-way sockets. It's just it don't do the same thing as a 3-way socket, like change the different brightness. So you have this in a 1-way socket, the 20 watt will only be on because it's in the middle. So the 13 watt I believe is supposed to be a 30 watt equivalent because it's saying 30 watt to 100 watt. And I don't know what that D stands for after the 100. But the same vent, just like the 18 watt CFL had. And these 5000K ones don't have vents on them nowhere. And then they have these little dimples at the end. But the Fiat Electric CFLs have like little points at the top of the tube. Cause you can see that the 3-way one is more pointier than what the 18 watt CFL is. And then my most gigantic CFL has a lot of vents on there. A lot of vents than what the other CFLs have. I believe the red CFLs are only the sunlight CFL I showed you in a different video has vents on there too. But I don't think the other, and the Satco CFL blacklight I showed you in the video too. Those are the only two bulbs that have vents on them. But the other CFLs don't have it. So this is the 85 watt. Very big. Because you can see a lot bigger than all the other bulbs. And I believe this is probably going to be like a 300 watt equivalent, not a 400 watt equivalent. Because it's not like all the way up to like 50 something hundred lumens. Because this one is 4250 lumens. So I'm going to say it's like around like the EcoSmart 68 watt bulbs. Because the 68 watt bulbs are like 4200 lumens. There's like the same brightness as the CFLs I showed you in the video that I had, which is this 3-way CFL, the 23 watt CFL, this daylight, and then one of them warm whites CFLs. I believe it was this one right here I had it up there, because it has that little space right there. I used to have a daylight bulb that had that space right there too. And some of the warm white CFLs I have, tubes are a lot fatter than others. I believe I have 4 CFLs on here that have fatter tubes. I believe it's this one, not that one, right here. This one right here and this one. I have 4 CFLs that have fatter tubes and the warm white color temperature. And all of them work fine, including the GE ones. and they also have vents on them at the bottom and the top. And this look kind of similar to the CFL blacklight, just you can't really see it. Well, now you can see it. You can see how the warm white CFL, the GE, and the blacklight have vents light right there, going right there between the tubes, which is kind of neat. You can see, and this one is seems to be a 5500K color temperature, which is a lot closer to the Fiat electric ones. And the one interesting thing that you know that the Fiat electric ones are like 6500K and 85 is 55. So it's like 1000 Kelvin close to each other. And the 5000K is like 500 Kelvin lower than the 85 watt CFL, including the daylight LEDs down here, but they're not CFLs. You can also see the sockets. You can see the three-way is a lot different because it has three different wattages. All the sockets are the same except for the three-way because it's 3 wattages. And, the 18 watt one has like a bluish green edge on it. I don't think the other CFLs around here had colored edges besides the 18 watt CFL. Yes, this is a pretty long video. I'm just explaining to you what the meaning of these bulbs, how they compare to other different bulbs, like I did with the 18 watt CFL because it got a green edge. And I don't think in the filament yellow LEDs have a golden edge. But the incandescent ones have their edge on the on their base, brass base. And I believe the incandescent one is the red incandescent bulb is made by the Philippines because it said it on the base of the bulb. Then I have 4 black lights, 3 of them are the same, and the one that I was holding up to you comparing by that GE CFL is made by Satco, and it don't take the same wattages because I have 5 bulbs that are taking the same wattages. 3 CFL black lights that are the same, which is that one, this one, and the one right there. And the 2 that take 14 watts, just like the black ones I pointed out, is the blue and pink one. And the coolest thing about the pink one is that it don't have the glass is not color like the other colored CFLs you see on this collection, because it's the phosphors that make it pink. And I believe there's some blue CFLs that you put in a fish tank to make fish glow. They also have boats that are kind of shaped like the blue and pink one, but they're a lot smaller and they use 10 watts. And this wattage is really close to the non-white LED bulbs. then, just like I was explaining about the Fiat Electric 18 watt CFL, that the red 24 watt CFL has a red ring on it. It's nothing like the other colors, because the other colors just have black rings. Well, except for the Satco one, because it has a white ring, like the GE CFLs and the Philip and the Great Value CFL. All of those CFLs have white rings. But they are really cool, having different kind of things on them. Like the Fiat Electric bulb has a green edge, kind of like the same color as that ring on that 85 watt CFL. You can kind of see it a little bit. Just as about the same color as the that vents on the 85 watt CFL. And I also like ceramic color bulbs a lot better than transparent. Kind of like this red incandescent bulb, because when I turn it on, it's like a pink color. It doesn't really look as red as you think it is. That's why I'd rather have red bulbs or like the ceramic coating, like the yellow bug light and the pink incandescent bulb. So you can see. And this one is made by Bulb Bright. And what's cool about this pink pink incandescent bulb and the black light and the 24 watt CFL are made by, or also like this, and there's also this other red CFL are made by different companies, because these are 4 special bulbs they have. They're made by different companies because they don't have no other bulbs around them. They're made by the same company as them. Because the pink incandescent bulb is made by Bulb Bright, and the fluorescent black light right here is made by Satco. The 24 watt CFL that's red is made by Sunlight, and 13 watt red CFL is made by Sylvania, which is pretty neat because they're all by themselves. And I was just thinking about the blue and pink one, but I forgot they made by the same company. So there's not one by itself like these 4 bulbs I got right here. They are made by themselves. And including this LED bulb, I don't got it up there because it's not a CFL. Well, I don't know what I'm talking about. But including that Philips LED is also made by a different company. And last but not least, I believe, is the I'm just checking to make sure, is this 85 watt CFL. So the 4 special bulbs, they don't have the name to any of the other bulbs, is the Kaisi 85 watt CFL, the Philips LED right there next to the 85, and then that pink incandescent bulb that's made by Bulb Bright, and the Satco CFL black light, the Sunlight 24 watt red CFL light bulb, and the 13 watt that's made by Sylvania, and it's also red. So those are the 6 bulbs that are, they don't have any names around the other bulbs around here. as you can see, which is pretty neat. Cause these these 6 cool bulbs I have right here are made by companies that are not from the bulbs I got before them. Cause I believe the first bulb I got out of here was out of these 6. The first one was the LED. And then next I think it was a 13 watt red CFL bulb. And then next was the Kaisi 85 watt bulb I had got I believe it was 3 months ago. I think it was back in April or something of this year. And then the pink incandescent bulb, who was it? The 24 watt was next. And then the 13 watt Satco black light. And then the pink incandescent bulb. I just keep saying pink because off of camera it looks kind of close to red. So these are really cool bulbs, and they work all of them work fine. But sometimes I like to steer away from incandescent bulbs because they produce a lot of heat and stuff, and I don't like them in lamps like the one I showed you in the lamp about the 24 watt and the black CFL bulb that's made by Setco. Yep, they all work fine, and I don't know why I put that LED right there. It's not no CFL, but they all work fine, and they do produce a good color or white light. So there you go, my light bulb collection part 2. And also please comment, rate, and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching.